Hello, my name is Russell Myers. Welcome to Issues Unite. So, as of Saturday, August 1st, 2020, Congress had not reached any agreement on a new economic stimulus bill. This has dire consequences, which we will begin seeing Monday morning, August 3rd. For one thing, the eviction moratorium for many ended on July 31st, 2020. Many eviction notices have already been filed, ready for immediate dispersal. The only chance for millions of Americans at this point will be if Trump issues an executive order for a stay of evictions. Otherwise, it will require a massive flurry of mayors, state legislatures, and governors issuing stays of evictions. But even then, even as I have pointed out before, as long as these stays are merely deferrals, rather than complete suspensions of mortgages and rent, this is a snowball that will gain momentum and become an ever-larging, crushing financial disaster for the entire country. All this is doing is kicking the can down the road, and it becomes a bigger and bigger problem. Congress has the power to order banks to cease assessing and collecting mortgages, both residential and commercial residential mortgages, but have not done so. Many equity owners, individual and corporate, are not going to be unable to continue to function and will declare bankruptcy in the near future as early as this month. Enacting a suspension of mortgages would not cost banks anything. It would simply mean they were not collecting more money for a period of time. Their stockholders may not like it, but that would be the only ones who suffered any decline in revenue. Even if Congress came to a new agreement to continue unemployment supplements today, while they're on a 3-day weekend, or on Monday morning, that funding would not reach the individuals who need it for as long as 3 to 4 weeks, possibly longer. There are still people who are waiting for unemployment from the first stimulus package. So, the fact that it would take so long is according to multiple experts. That's not just my word. The funding has to reach the states first. Then most states calculate unemployment benefits by whole weeks, with a 1-week lag being common. Because the last full week of benefits with the $600 supplement ended on July 25th or 26th, there will be no supplemental income for this week, right when rent is due. It's highly unlikely Congress would make any supplements retroactive. In addition to this, with no deal being agreed upon, it is yet unknown how much any supplement, if any, will be approved. Republicans want to decrease supplements to $200 a week. It does seem that they've gotten frantic calls from their state secretaries of labor informing them that a percentage method would take as long as 2 years to implement accurately. In any case, it would take at least months to program and assess unemployment benefits by any percentage, with some Republicans talking about a 70% or something of your base wage, as an unemployment benefit. The discussion being passed around now involves issuing unemployment supplements for a matter of a few months and then gradually decreasing to a percentage of income. I've already pointed out that a percentage method, which like 70%, that's a 30% drop in income, and that would be enough to push many at the lower income brackets over the edge. With no bailout being agreed upon, Wall Street is going to be unhappy, and I'm going to be waiting to see what the stock market looks like by Monday evening. I'm guessing it's not going to be an attractive sight. I'm not predicting, but it would not surprise me at all to see a record decline in the stock market. I'm also guessing corporate media will report frantically on the stock market and ignore the millions of human beings being evicted from their homes. Or they'll relegate the evictions to page 6 or minor mention on broadcast news. Some reports have stated that over 30 million Americans experienced food insecurity in July. August is going to be far worse. Even those who can currently barely afford food but are unsure of what their income over the next weeks will be, will reduce their spending on food, trying to stretch what resources they have. This is the only place where I agree with sending children back to schools at this time. At the very least, they may be able to have one meal per day. Hopefully, many schools are going to do as they had been doing and providing meals to children that are being homeschooled that need it. But returning to school at what cost? I mean, this is malnourishment, starvation, versus pandemic infection. There's a great choice for you. Obviously this is a choice faced only by the poor, not the wealthy. Like so many other choices in this country, the wealthy are immune from dangers that are faced by the poor. There is no justification for this. I don't care how you try to spin it, you cannot justify it. If you try to justify it, you literally show yourself to be nothing but a sociopath. So, this coming week, the coming month, this is where things have really come together. And our government, yes, I blame this administration, but I blame all of Congress. I don't focus on one name. I blame both parties. I blame all of Congress. So, I'm not going to focus on one name. Like it or don't like it, you can keep on screaming, but all you're doing is just repeating what has been fed to you. There is no alternative that's being offered. There's no fight in your favor going on. All right. The best thing that we can be doing is, offering each other assistance as much as we can. If people are food insecure and you're not, well, offer some assistance. If you have extra room that you can spare for friends or family that are facing eviction, offer them some room. I can't say how temporary or permanent this situation is going to be. Be sure and negotiate, in advance. Make a written agreement for, housework and responsibilities, and if they're going to pay anything, and so forth and so on. Try to avoid problems. Try to. And behavioral negotiations and contracts are also a good idea. That if there's a problem, you sit down and you talk about it. Don't if you know I'm going to say, if you know somebody is an abusive person, don't invite them into your house. Offer them what assistance you can, but don't just open your door. That's not good. Anyway, let's wait and see what Monday brings. And please share this video, discuss these subjects. If you can, please donate $1 a month to help expand the channel. And let's hope for the best. Let's work for the best. Let's try to support each other as much as we can. And if you've got money, even if you don't donate to my channel, donate to food banks, please. And to, homeless shelters, whatever you can. All right. That's it for today. Hope you have a good one.